Alright guys, hang tight. I realized I have the wrong game on the thing, so let me update that, and then we're gonna get started. Gotta change that to Valorant. We're almost there, guys. So hold on. We're almost there, guys. So hold on. All right. So let's see. How do we do this on? All right. So let's see. How do we? My channel. Type boys and girls. Edit it like this. Ah, there it is. I found it, guys. Valorant. Done. Okay. Well, guys, now we are live. And we have Neutrophils going to be casting this with me. And then we have StarCraft music on. But we do have some Valorant sounds too. So don't worry. Got you covered. There's Mr. Phil. Got a lamp blocking his head. Otherwise, make sure his volume is up. Say hello.
Hello.
There you go. All right, we maxed out it. Valorant thing, guys. So I think I showed you guys see the bracket, and let's put that on the. Can people watch this? This is view only, right? So I'm gonna put this on the channel so they can see this. This is the bracket. You guys are interested. It's very. You can see this is very amateur. We're doing a very amateur thing here. It's not a big type of tournament because we're experimenting to see how we can do Valorant. We got to learn how to do it. Right? We can't just do it and think we're gonna be great. There you go. We got the Valorant image there. In fact, probably start off with the Valorant song, which is the Valorant song. This one. This is a Valorant song? I think it is. Alright. We're good to go. Alright, so I'm gonna hop on Valorant. I had to stop that for a minute. I had a meeting, but we're almost there, boys and girls. For our very first Valorant tournament, I should probably let the FSL people know they can check it out. So let's do that. Let the uncles know about that. Some of them do play, and some of the other people that. Let's see. You guys don't see that. I'll be tweeting that. Like, oh. Gotta have an image. You post something, you gotta put an image. People don't pay attention. Alright, I'm loading the game. We're gonna get started. So, Neutrophil, tell us who is playing.
Alright, so our first matchup is between Team Oxymoron and How to Reach Shadowfy. Team Oxymoron is Typhoon Fusion and Dark Menace, and How to Reach Shadowfy would be Regret and Killer.
So we do have Regret. Beautiful. So you guys already know these. Let me make sure. You know, we have some old FSL people that played in the first season of FSL StarCraft. I want to make sure we get their introduction thing ready, right? Because we're gonna show them. In fact, let's show the Dark Menace one, because we know we have that one. So you can see. There it is. So we know it works, boys and girls. Alright. So let me make sure. So who's playing tonight? You said Lapirus, aka TLM and Ronin, right?
In a later match, yes.
In the later rounds? Okay, and who else is playing?
Have
Spaghettio. Ooh, okay.
and Fluffy.
And Fluffy. Okay, so we need Fluffy's intro then. Let me make sure I add that because we we obviously didn't have that because they didn't play in the last tournament. So let me enable that. Their intros are gonna be shown. Okay, I think we're good to go. So I guess send me the invite. I'll hop on. So I guess invite on the right, join the party. I'm good to go.
Don't forget to move to observers.
And I have to switch to observers. Okay. Guys, I did a crash course on how to move around and observe, so we'll do this. My game knowledge is not as high. If you guys want more viewers, I should probably put this on Facebook as well. So I think I did that already.
We are waiting on one player to leave the practice range.
So you're waiting for somebody? Okay, so look, like, we got Miguela here, guys. This is cool. Miguela, Regret as the attackers. And the defenders. Let's hop on to the game so you guys can see. Dark Menace, Typhoon Fusion, the second team. Now, Neutrophil will be talking on strategy and things like that, right? More of the technical things. I'll be just color analysis and all that. That'll be him.
Okay, good to go.
We're about to launch our very first Valorant tournament. It's on Ascent. This is a Wingman tournament. There's only two versus two, really. Ascent is the map. Let us introduce the players. Okay, there's the countdown, so might as well introduce the players. So on the defender's side, the first player we have, you guys know him.
Dark Menace.
It's Dark Menace. And on his partner, right? His partner, you know him too.
Typhoon Fusion.
And on the attacking side, we'll keep doing this, guys. I know it's a little slow. We're trying to get a feel of this.
Miguela.
And her partner. Let's go look at her partner, right? The partner is right there. We're looking at his point of view.
Regret.
Okay, so it's about to start. Is the buy phase?
Yep. First round is the pistol round. Everyone's restricted to only buying pistols and a couple of abilities.
And there's the view, guys. Kind of waiting.
That's about to start. Early arrow. So that's nothing.
All right, let's go take a look, guys.
Defenders are split up, watching both entrances to site.
Where the volume is. Actually, we'll turn off the music for this too, because
Trying to get the plants down.
One enemy remaining.
Cool, but there's an opening in the
Spike
smoke.
down
It's
A.
free kill on Regret.
I'll leave the line sight on just because I think it'll be pretty interesting to see who's looking where.
Miguel is trapped in that cubby, goes up,
Oh.
but gets picked. And that's round one for the defenders.
Got him.
Now it's site B.
So
So after,
what happened there? So explain to me what happened there.
so the attackers tried to cut the site in half with the smoke wall, but there was an opening, so Regret got picked early on, and Miguel was just found after in the 2v1. since that was pistol round, it's really important to the economy. So we're gonna see Miguel and Regret gonna be really behind on money for the first few rounds.
All right. Well, we're seeing him here. We'll follow their point of view, guys. And
Another early
yeah,
recon.
you can see the positioning right here, guys. This is not a bad view. Now, of course, they can't
Silent entry.
see. They don't know who's where.
Hawk out! Blinded! Here!
Attackers are setting up their utility and beginning to push on the site with cover. Target drops on the site, followed by Miguel, and they get the plant down. Or they're starting to plant.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, I
Ooh,
missed
but
one.
killed by the
Spike
shock
down.
dart.
I
in the
missed that
middle
one.
of
Where was
plant.
that?
Revealing area.
Dark Menace bounced a shock dart around the wall.
No more.
Oh,
and hit,
got
right
one.
here.
Regret in the standard planting spot.
And that was nice. Nice play.
Dark Menace.
Taking the kill there. So, 2-0 right now, guys.
Dark Menace and Typhoon Fusion are looking to bonus this round. They're just carrying over their guns, not buying anything new, so they can build up their cash. While Miguel and Regret are looking to light buy, just so they have decent guns while still building up their economy.
Yeah, I'm look at this overhead view that I'm looking at. I can see this is actually not a bad view. See their positioning in the map. They're trying to get to this side.
Dark Menace falls back.
Narcos
This spot-
backs off a little bit here. We got Miguel right there. And let's go take a look. Typhoon Fusion is there.
Here!
Let's Regret. Point of view.
Poison orb
Of
emitted.
course, Miguela.
Looks like they'll be taking a long way to site. So for this Wingman tournament, we restricted it to only planting at one side at a time. So they have no option to plant the other. Regret is low and cannot heal himself.
Oh, what was that?
So those are Sova's shock darts. You can bounce them around corners and deal
One enemy
moderate
remaining.
damage to
Oh
players.
my
Oh.
goodness. That was a good kill. Another strong performance for...
Dark Menace.
They're up 3-0. What's the score? What are we doing here? What's the max score?
Right here.
So we're gonna play to first to 9, just to keep the matches a little shorter than the normal first to 13.
Now let's see what Miguel and Regret do here, because they are obviously behind right now.
They're gonna have to change something up.
They have... So let's pay attention to their side of things. No, it's open.
They do reveal themselves to that recon arrow, but then head the opposite direction. Could be an attempt at a fake out.
Now, is my music on for this thing? Is there music? Or they don't generally do that because they want to hear things. Right? Valorant is a
there's-
game where you actually don't want music. You want to hear every little thing, right? The steps.
Correct. Okay, interesting planting spot. Not gonna plant in that same spot, so
Spike
that arrow doesn't
planted.
catch him again.
Okay, there's the spike. We can see this overhead view. And look
Miguel
at...
is revealed.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that shot through the wall? Is that what happened there?
Yep, that wall is very thin. Most guns can shoot straight through that.
Oh, and that
And
was a
Regret is-
mistake. How much time he's got? He's got to defuse that. Looks like he will.
Again, Dark Menace, really carrying his team.
And Typhoon Fusion is going to defuse that. And looks like we'll give this highlight to
Typhoon Fusion.
a strong 4-0 performance so far, guys. Yeah, they're leaving this thing here, they said. Alright guys, I'm trying to figure out this. What is this special gun? What is this gun I'm looking at, Malik? What is this?
Which player are you spectating?
I'm by Typhoon Fusion. Oh, never mind. He just got it. So
Oh, he's on a Vandal.
yeah, and
It's
then
long
Darkman
range, right?
is setting up. Meanwhile, we gotta follow these guys. and see what they can do. They really need to turn things around. They're down 4-0 at the moment.
This is interesting. They're looking to go all the way around the map. Normally you'd want to plant at B, but since we've banned that, they have to go to A. But they're not going to expect the defenders. I mean, are not going to expect this flank.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
that's a nice shot. Sorry, guys.
Oh, and they take
And
their
they
first round.
finally get one. The key play there, right? I would say Regret did a good job there, right?
Correct.
Regret.
So they get on the board 4-1.
Now,
Right
the
here.
defenders still have plenty of cash left
Right
over
here.
from winning those first few rounds, so they're not going to be taking any economic damage. They can keep buying all the guns they want.
To explain what that means.
So, basically, uh, players or in teams get money based on whether or not they win or lose a round, and the amount of money they get depends on how many rounds they've lost in a row or whether or not they just won a round. So players who are winning rounds consistently
Last
are going to be
player
getting a
standing.
ton
Oh.
of cash, and players who
I've
lose
got your
rounds will be getting
trail.
significantly less. So players like to save their cash so they can buy the weapons they want.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Dark Menace clutches there.
Oh my gosh, can we do a replay on that? How do we do that? That was
Menace.
he basically killed 2. You know, he was the last guy.
2 juicy headshots.
Okay, so they're waiting up here. They can't cross these walls yet. So basically what happens here, guys, is once those open up, then on the other side is where they'll be waiting. There it is. So let's take a look. And what is this arrow thing that he's shooting, Dark Menace? He had at one point. That's just a reveal,
Oh.
right?
Sova can reveal players who really shoot the arrow. Oh, he's got out of position here.
One
They get the
enemy
pick on him.
remaining.
Gets one. It's all up to Regret now. Let's take a look at his point of view.
That bird blinds people.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
a
Fake
nice
out Dark
move.
Menace who tried to look
Nice
away.
move by Regret here. Oh, and
a Typhoon
Typhoon Fusion. Really nice job on that.
Typhoon Fusion.
And it's 6-1. There's 3 more games left, right?
3 more rounds.
3
to
more
win
rounds,
the
minute
finals.
for them to win this. The Regret almost had it, but unfortunately, he got. It's not sniped, but he just got outshot, right? By Typhoon Fusion.
Time to mobilize.
He was
my
also
cat.
very low from that initial
Here.
engagement with Dark Menace.
Oh yeah, he was already weak, right? He got. And he's got the bird to blind,
Hawk
right?
out.
Whatever that thing is.
Blind.
Repositioning to middle looks like. Both the attackers are saving this round.
There it is. And now we're looking at. Oh, he's got a nice gun here. What gun is that by Typhoon Fusion?
Oh, this is a Vandal. It's a skin, so it looks a little different, but it's still a consistent long-range rifle.
And that's a good position for them.
Oh. So
Last player standing.
out.
Oh, what happened there? He killed.
he happened to look away just last second. Kind of unlucky. Got out of position.
All right. Well, now they have the advantage. And there it is. Oh, what was that? Is that a big laser that does that? What does that do?
So Sova's ult, you can shoot it through walls, and it does damage to players caught in it, and also reveals them. But they did dodge it really well, and avoided planting in that same spot.
Yeah, he's waiting right there.
So let's see
And he
this.
releases a dog for what?
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Scouting dog, but it's caught when paying attention.
And
to the
that's
dog,
all
not
up to
the
this.
killer.
It's a shootout, and unfortunate for her, Dark Menace does it, and Dark Menace is now defusing it. Just in time.
Clutch.
A
A
clutch.
little recognition is nice now and then.
Menace.
Thank you.
Okay, they are commanding 7-1 lead. here.
Team Oxymoron is definitely looking pretty strong.
Right here. Right here.
Okay, let's
The attackers are able to afford guns this round, though. The guns they want.
So tell me about this arrow that Dark Menace has. What does that do?
So he has 2 arrows, a recon arrow, which basically
Scanning
reveals
ahead.
anybody who the arrow can see, and a shock dart,
There
which kind
they
of
are.
damages
So
wherever
that's
it
why he
lands.
shoots it up in
I've
the
got
air
your
and then it
trail.
spots them, right? So in the air,
Yeah,
if the arrow sees it in the air, you're good to go, right?
Yep. So you can get quick early scouting.
That's like a
Typhoon
big
Fusion
advantage.
blinded.
Nice
Standing.
shot here for Regret. And now it's the same thing. Can they
One
beat?
enemy remaining.
Oh, and can they beat Dark Menace? Miguel is taken out by Dark Menace, so it's now a one-on-one situation here.
Hawk out!
And then the blinding bird is sent out.
It doesn't get blind Dark Menace, but instead gives away Regret's position. Dark Menace had no
Oh,
idea
okay.
where
So it's
Regret
just
was
a
before.
scout, correct?
Unintentional information give for Dark Menace, but Regret wins that duel.
Oh, nice job by Regret.
Regret.
Just their second point. So 2 more.
At minimum, yes.
So tell me what they're doing with the monies and with their guns and their armor. Anything interesting there?
Yeah, so we see that Miguela is saving, and Regret is full buying with all his cash to get the rifles that he wants. So Miguela is trying to save up cash so they can win consecutive rounds,
Mm-hmm.
versus just spending all their money now, but like fighting at half power, and then just end up losing the round anyway and wasting all that money.
Gotcha.
The attackers are taking a long path again. We'll see if they can catch the defenders off guard. Might see our first engagement here.
They don't know where they are right now, which is a good thing for what Regret and Miguel are doing. Well, let's
They're
see.
taking this very slow.
Yeah, being very careful now. I don't mind this strategy change. They are behind. Whatever they were doing before didn't work, right?
One
Oh,
enemy
and
remaining.
they spotted there at the corner Dark Menace with the trap.
He's ready for that flank.
Dark Menace.
He just one more, guys.
We're at match point.
Match. So that strategy didn't really work out. They kind of ran into that trap, an ambush, so to speak. All right, so
We'll have to see if they do anything different or just go back to their initial strategy.
what were they? They were
We-
taking that slow, being very careful. But
Here.
previously, they were just kind of going to a plan, right? A spot, right? And just going. Sometimes taking the long way, right?
Revealing area.
The 2 rounds they won, that's how they won. They took
Last
the long
player
route,
standing.
but the players seem to have caught on. Now we see Dark Menace ulting here, trying to get Miguela. Miguela dodges well though,
Blinded.
and it's down to a 2v1.
Now, can you tell if you're being shot by that thing? Can you tell?
Yeah, you can hear the voice line, you can see where the shot's going.
So you have a little
and-
bit of time to get away, right? Because that would suck. Just all of a sudden, just blast right through the wall.
Hawk out!
You know, you don't even expect it. So there's a big cloud here, and there's a big shootout here too.
This would be Miguela's ultimate, or Viper's ultimate, which
what does that
kind
do?
of just creates that cloud. It's just a block line of sight, and also it does a little damage to anyone standing there.
Flawless.
But Dark Menace
Oh,
can't take
and a
them.
nice shot, Miguela. Nice job for her.
Last round in the half.
And they extended a little bit. They got one more. They're still alive, guys, but they're down to their last life.
After this round, the teams will switch
Right
sides,
here.
so our current attackers will be our new defenders. Perhaps the attackers, or sorry, Regret and Miguela are better at defense,
Right
so
here.
we'll see if they can get it to that point. we have Typhoon Fusion with his ult ready, probably for Dark Menace to spot them and quickly drop a laser from the sky and kind of just like
Right here.
kill anybody in that area. And there it goes. Good
What
dodge, but
was
they're forced
that?
into that corner.
Tell me what that is.
That was Typhoon Fusion's ultimate. You can kind of choose a spot on the map and it shoots a laser, but there's a delay, so you have plenty of time to move out of it.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
it was a
Good for
trap,
forcing
but
people
player
nice
standing.
job.
Down to a 1v1, Miguel and Typhoon Fusion.
That's right. And unfortunately, oh, what a
Oh,
shot!
Miguela!
You know she didn't see that coming, but she had the shot. That was
Switching sides.
pretty impressive. She didn't see it. It was almost an ambush. But the ambushee wins it, right? That's pretty hard to do. I mean, the guy's just waiting at you, ready to shoot your head. You turn around, you avoid getting shot, and then you shoot him better. Nice job for Miguela. That's really tough.
Right,
Right
we're
here.
back on the pistol round. This will swing multiple rounds. So if
So yeah,
Regret,
if forget
go
what?
ahead. If Regret and Miguela pull this win, it can snowball into a lot more rounds because they're gonna have a lot more money.
Yeah, the money situation, right? I mean, they would just won 2 in a row, so that's pretty good. And kind of follow him here. Look at that overhead view we're seeing here. They're
Alright, let's see how our attackers slice this up.
remember they can't see what we see, so
Right here.
Both defenders are holding tight angles, but
Oh,
first
look at this
engagement,
shot.
Remaining. Last player
straight
standing.
1v1 scenario.
Spike down A.
Oh, that's match. That's
and
the
there
game.
you go. It was a nice comeback attempt, but I would say the MVP in that would have to be. That was nice.
Attackers win.
Menace.
Dark Menace and his teammate.
Typhoon Fusion.
Let's play him again.
Typhoon Fusion.
They take the game. They take the match. Nice job, guys. And there's the statistics. Pretty dominant position there in the MVP. We're gonna give that out for that match to be.
Dark Menace.
But I want to give an honorable mention. Nice play. Almost, if they had this earlier,
Miguela.
how she started playing there, right? Give her impressive play there, right? Alright, so now we're gonna go to the next match. While we get that set up, why don't you tell us, high level, what the heck happened there? I mean, it was just very dominant play by the first
yes.
team, right?
So we see that Dark Menace and Typhoon Fusion, they do have very good aim, so they will win a lot of those duels. So it was really down to the team play of both teams and which team could pull that off better. But of course, Typhoon Fusion and Dark Menace have that aim advantage, so it was kind of favored to them.
Got it. Okay. Well, do you think the teams are fair?
Yeah, we did try to balance the teams as much as possible. We restricted certain ranks from playing with each other, but even with that, Typhoon Fusion and Dark Menace's team does total to the max.
Yeah,
with a
you
lot
know
of
what?
shit.
Even if you add the average combat scores here, it's not actually bad. It's just that Dark Menace had a really great game, right? The kill, death, and
Also, recon
assist
value.
record is really good, right? So that happens. So, are they taking a break and then they have the other group play, or what's happening? Who's playing next?
So we have our next matchup with the next two teams. That would be Le Frogs, which would be Spaghettio and Lapyrus, and Little Pillow, which is Little Reaper and Fluffy.
Okay. All right. I'm excited to see that. So, just to name the players, saying it's Fluffy. Is that right? Little
Fluffy?
Reaper and Lapyrus, and who else?
Spaghettio.
And Spaghetti. Okay, cool. So we have a new set of players playing now. So let's get going. In future iterations of this, we'll interview the winning team also, right? We'll talk about what they thought and all that. So either way,
Well, we're gonna start right now.
Alright, guys, we're gonna hop on to the next game. And the map is Bind. Right? In Bind is the map. I'm not too familiar with this. The defending team
TLMN. Roaming.
and his partner.
Spaghettio.
And on the attacking team
Little Reaper.
and his partner.
Fluffy.
Alright, guys, that's the teams. 2-on-2.
Cool thing about this map are the teleporters. You can kind of go from any part of the map to another part.
Yeah, so supposedly there's teleporters. You can go from one side to the other, right? There's only two sides, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it's like a wormhole. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we're loading up into the next game.
Here.
Now, you don't have a whole lot of money in the beginning of this, of course. But you really just have these little handguns, these pistols.
Alright. So, first site A. We'll see how the players take it. Little Reaper and Fluffy are on attack. Fluffy with the spike. And defenders seem to be setting up pretty normally so far.
I'm seeing Fluffy has a spike, is that right? So Fluffy has a spike and 5 pace about to end. We're about to start now.
And here we go. Little Reaper throwing smokes to block the defensive position on the high ground, A heaven, and cut off another part of the site. So they have plenty of cover to work on.
Let's look at his point of view.
He's looking at his teammate. But they
Now,
back off.
do you think their positioning is good here with Little Reaper and Fluff? It seems to be facing each other. I don't think you should be doing that.
Might be discussing a plan, but
Huh.
yeah, they definitely should not be facing each other. They're playing passive, but here we go. We're on site.
Oh, a nice shot.
Flawless.
Oh my god!
We crushed
Little
them.
Reaper and Fluffy absolutely demolished the other team pistol round.
Fluffy.
So what were the kills there? Fluffy, I saw he killed. Was the Little Reaper kill one?
Little Reaper killed Spaghettio.
And a very nice play there for the young one.
Little Reaper.
Did a nice shot. Okay, we're gonna go game 2. Little Reaper and them are up 1-0. Fluffy.
We do see the defenders. They're actually going to spend all their cash here. So this is a risky
Risky.
play, but it might work out if they win this round. But if they lose, they won't have any cash to work with for a few rounds.
Alright,
So,
so
of
you're
course
gonna
it's a risk.
spend all their money. Spaghettio and Beerus, maybe?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, losing the duel despite force buying this round. And
Well,
it's a
that little-
2v1 scenario. And
Little
Beerus
Reaper
gets
killed one and then also Fluffy, right?
yeah, these players are surprisingly evenly matched, despite their rank difference.
Well, 2-0 so far.
Here.
They have an incredible lead, and as I
And
mentioned
the games
earlier,
are fast. I mean, would you call that a round?
yeah, these rounds, they're going by really fast. These engagements, they're just forcing engagements really fast. And the defenders keep losing these. So we'll see what they change.
Yeah, no going around the long way here. They're just kind of going for it and just let's get at it. Ready to dance.
Little Reaper setting up smokes, block line of sight. They're going for that ultimate orb just to help boost the rate.
Last
Oh,
player
and
standing.
he gets some.
Another early pick. They do get on site. Spaghetti taking it slow, waiting for that plant to go down.
So Fluffy's
One
planting.
enemy
Well,
remaining.
oh, and Little Reaper gets taken
Spike
out.
planted.
It's just Fluffy next.
Good trade by Fluffy there. He knew
But
exactly where Spaghetti was.
yeah, very nice job. A 3-0 lead. These rounds are going by fast.
Might be our quickest game tonight.
They are on point tonight, guys.
see the defenders saving.
Oh,
Maybe
what is
they
this
realize
jumping
they're
around that they're doing? What are they doing? They're just happy?
enjoying themselves.
Got it. What is Spaghetti you have here on his hand? Is that some sort of...
This is a camera.
Oh, I see.
So,
My camera is destroyed.
oh, there it goes. He goes for that ultimate orb just to help farm his ultimate. And backs off the site. Ooh, Lapierus is pushing up here. This is normally controlled by attackers, but he might go for a flank.
Last player standing.
Oh, and he gets some base for that, right? Little Reaper makes him pay.
And Lapierus is off site.
And now
See how he has to
Fluffy
take.
is planting.
Spike planted.
And all they have to do is hold this spot.
Lapierus is only with a pistol right here, so this will be very difficult. Goes for the blind with that eye. But is
But
caught
it's
off guard.
taken out by Fluffy, so this teamwork by the two. Pretty impressive. 4-0. Alright, they have to do something different though. Lapierus and Spaghetti probably need to be discussing what is
Now
going on.
we do see Spaghettio. He's saved up for an operator. This is a very high-powered sniper rifle. One tap to the body. So
Alright, well, let's take a look.
This is
Even
a
his
nice
knife looks impressive. What the heck is that?
it's a cool sovereign
I
knife.
will
Just
find
looks
you.
cool. Nothing special about it. But here's the operator play.
There.
There he is. He's hanging out, ready for it.
round.
Oh, and there you go. You see the result of that. One quick shot.
Last player standing.
Now we're down
Now
to
it's
1v1.
1-on-1.
This is dangerous for Fluffy to push. But he does smoke himself off, so he has room to reposition. Here we go. Oh,
And the headshot. Nice play. And now they're on the board.
Spaghetti-O.
they can turn this around.
Yes, this should do.
Four to 1 is the count.
Now this site does have a nice long sight line at this opening spot on the right, B long, and let's see if Spaghettio ends up repositioning here with his operator.
Yeah, look at them hang
Yes.
out at the high ground there, looking for them to get into that room.
Get out of my way!
And puts the camera.
And those are some ults? What are those?
Yeah, that is Little Reaper's ult. He can basically teleport anywhere on the map, but it makes a ton of noise.
And what's the point of doing that right now? Not like... I don't
He used it for scouting information,
And then
since
he can get
canceled
out,
it
right?
Last player standing.
Uh-oh,
Onto
so it's
the
just up to
two
him now. And he could not take them both. Now it's 4 to 2.
Team LaFrogs with the comeback.
Yeah, a little bit of a comeback here. 4 to 2, 2 in a row. After the first 4 by Little Reaper and Fluffy. Be cool if we can put their team names on the board here.
Probably a change for the future.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, you see Fluffy and Little Reaper changing things up, taking the long path this time. So they're gonna go through the opposite site, try to catch them off guard. But we do see on the map, Spaghettio set up a trapwire in that spawn. And basically, anybody who walks into this trapwire will be stunned and revealed. So it kind of defeats the purpose of this flank.
Now, I think I saw... He must have seen that, but he didn't shoot. Is that right?
Yep, they see the wire now.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, but they are ready for it.
This time,
Paris with the quick 2K.
the guy with the highlight play.
TLMN. Roaming.
And now it's 4 to 3. Very good start for Little Reaper and Fluffy, but now they've lost 3 in a row. A nice comeback so far.
And this looks to be Little Reaper and Fluffy's last round to full buy with all their cash. So this is a very important round to win.
Alright, well, let me know what... There you go. He buys some... What is that? What weapon is that?
Well, we see Little Reaper saving. He's buying an SMG, a lot cheaper, but still consistent. They do give away where they are by running. We'll see how they hold this. Little Reaper quickly repositions to the other side to help apply pressure to two sides. Fluffy maintains his
And a
position.
little bit of a weight game here. Oh, they see each other.
Flawless.
And
Another shutdown.
now it's even.
Anyone's game now.
Right? Right. Well, after a hot start, they've settled down and now they tied it up. A hot start by the attacking team, and the defending team has now tied it up, guys.
Alright. We see Team Little Pillow, the attacking team, going for a save this round. Quick engagement. But again, the operator is holding this long sideline. Oh, good smoke by Little Reaper. Now, the operator, Spaghetti-O, cannot see anything. And they begin to push on the start.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Little Reaper catches
nice
Lapierus
move.
off guard. Lapierus was reloading there.
And
Good push by
yeah,
Little
it's
Reaper.
2-on-1 right now with Spaghetti-O all alone. And
Still with the
little,
operator.
and there's the plant. Oh, almost there. He misses.
Thrifty.
Oh, and Little Reaper.
I could not have made that
The
easier.
little
Good
Reaper
kill.
made the move.
And they grab the operator. This is a
Oh,
huge deal.
that's a big deal. He takes that super weapon, right?
Correct.
Yeah, nice play.
Little Reaper.
Alright, well, now they get the lead back again.
Same setups as usual, nothing too interesting so far. Although we do see the attackers splitting up here. Might take different paths to site. Oh, here they go with the long path again. It didn't work well for them last time, but we'll see. Oh, taking the teleporter. This is a strange move because they could have just walked this way, and it makes a ton of noise. So they just kind of gave away where they are.
So yeah, when you use the teleporter, it makes a noise, then they know you used it rather than slowly getting there, right? You're close enough.
Yes. This is very, very weird play, but we'll see how it works out.
Sometimes when you play weird, you're unpredictable.
enemy
And there's a
remaining.
shot.
Spike down B.
Little
Lapierus.
Reaper in the 2v1,
Flawless.
picked by that operator.
Yeah, nice job by Lapierus, aka.
TLMN. Roaming.
Alright, well, now it's even again. Very good
That
match
goes there.
in terms of how close they are.
So same standard setups. The defenders are not changing up how they're playing. It seems to have been working for them so well so far, so we'll have to see.
Again, we're gonna look at the attackers here. Looks like
Little Reaper with the teleport into defender spawn.
yeah, let's take a look at his point of view.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, kill on the operator.
Uh-oh. And here it
And they
is.
just dismantled that.
That is a nice play. Taking care of it
Last
himself.
round before the switch.
Fluffy. Here.
And 6-5 now.
Spaghetti opting off of that operator, can't really afford it, and it hasn't been working well the past few rounds, so we see him back on the Phantom.
Tell us the difference in the weapons there.
Well, each weapon has their strengths and weaknesses, but the two most consistent are the Vandal and the Phantom, which is what you see players most saving for. Or
Yeah, an
saving their money
operator is
for.
like a sniper weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, but the weakness with it is it's super expensive. It takes forever to pay for itself, so it's a risky buy.
And what do you mean by it takes forever to pay for itself?
You get kills, or when you get money for each kill you have. So you have to win rounds and get kills to make up for buying that operator. Otherwise, you might as well have just bought another gun.
But I mean, if it's a reliable killer, why
Last player standing.
It's still a risky weapon to
One
use.
enemy remaining.
Oh, he takes out.
Spike down B.
Like that, for example. It shoots really slow. Takes forever to set up. So sometimes you can lose these close range engagements.
Switching sides.
Yeah, but Spaghetti with a nice shot there.
Spaghetti-O.
6-6. How even can you get, guys?
Okay, so Spaghetti-O and Lapyrus are on the attack now. We'll see how they play.
Alright, a little bit of a switch here. Instead of defending, Spaghetti and Lapyrus will be attacked. After the walls go up. Money-wise, they just have the basic weapons, of course. This is a new
Little Reaper
round.
with the aggressive high ground position here.
Why does he
It's
not?
very
Why is he
exposed.
not holding a gun? What is that?
He's preparing to use his smoke ability. He can just block line of sight with that. Like that.
Very nice.
Here.
But they seem to have figured out that
Careful.
the attackers are not pushing this way. So one of them repositions. And we'll see the first engagement in a second here.
No more charges left.
Okay, I think he knows. Here's the shot.
Fluffy very low after that. They'll no
Last
damage to the
player
attackers. There.
standing.
And
Quick spray through the smoke.
Little Reaper in the high ground kills one. We got one more.
Spike down A.
It is a shootout. Oh, and nice job.
You forget
Little Reaper
The
clutches the round.
clutch.
Little Reaper.
What a play by the little one.
Little Reaper is playing very well tonight.
He is. Okay, well, it's tight. Well, you know, we break out of the tie, but I expect this to be going back and forth all throughout until someone scores 9, right?
Yep, we're not gonna go for overtime here, just to keep the matches short. So first to 9.
Hey. 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 Keep up. Hey.
Why does he keep saying hi to him? What's that all about?
Just spamming the voice line. Nothing too extreme. We see one of the attackers, Lapyrus, going to a completely different site, probably for a flank. And his teammate is waiting to push. So we'll just have to see.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and takes him out. The Gerio with the play there.
And we have the flank from Lapyrus, so they'll be able to quickly surround Fluffy. He is holding with this with a Marshall though.
It's a
It's a cheap
2-on-1.
sniper.
He is surrounded.
Flawless.
Ooh, and caught off guard by that flank.
No
And
one
there
left
it
to send
is.
a
As I
message.
mentioned,
Oh, well.
back to back.
So much
Right.
for this being the shortest game of tonight.
I mean, it wasn't short, but they keep, you know, going back and forth with the wins. So yeah, the rounds are short, but they're so evenly matched. It's 7-7 tied up, guys. The next and the closest you'll get for a tie is the next round. If we get into an 8-8, that's insane. But it's 7-7. He does a teleport. Got the smoke. And
Last
oh,
player
and he gets
standing.
caught on the high ground.
There.
Fluffy with only pistol.
And couldn't hold it. Now 8-7, guys. Here it is. Possible win situation now. There's clutch point. Clinching game, I guess. Clinching round.
You do see Spaghetti. Oh, he did buy that operator, but he sold it. Oh, and he has it again. So his weapon of choice tonight.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
We see a little Reaper on the shotgun. Probably gonna hold a tight corner here. Nothing too aggressive.
But isn't shotgun not good for long distance?
Yeah, with the shotguns, you cannot take a long range fight, so you gotta force close range ones. So enemies have to push through these little choke points. That's the best shot spot. to
And he
hold it.
shot there through the wall, I guess.
Oh, he was
Last
trying to kill the
player
camera.
standing.
Ooh, and another weakness with the operator there. Not
Here.
enough time to deal with a second target.
Alright, well, let's take a look. This is it. They need to come back. And this will force a tie game. I mean,
possible game.
Exactly. The
Last
closest.
player
Okay, it's
standing.
all up to the Little Reaper with a nice shot,
I need nothing
and we
to
are
win.
all tied up. Wow.
Little Reaper.
Okay, guys, it doesn't get much closer than this. Absolutely great match so far here.
And this looks really bad for the attackers because they had just spent all that money on that operator. Spaghettio cannot afford to buy a rifle.
Yeah, they're looking to win. They're looking to clinch and win. That's why.
Right, let's see.
So, guys, this is such a close match.
Cover going out.
And he covers that up with the smoke screen. They're over there. Oh, a little bit of a sound distortion there. The
Last player
shot
standing.
gets him. Far away shot. Now it's 2-on-1. This is there's no overtime here, guys. So it's really just all up to him. So let's watch his point of view.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, it's
Oh,
it.
the
It
1v1.
goes
Spike
down
down
to
A.
all this.
And Spike is down inside this little
Blocking
building here, so Spaghettio is forced to push to grab that.
Yep. Okay, so let's watch from his point of view. He's gonna get that nicer weapon.
And he goes for that plant.
Here it is.
Both players taking this very carefully. Jet with the ultimate.
It all comes down to this, guys. Oh, he showed himself a little bit there, but
And Spaghettio.
the shot to win it. Nice job. It doesn't get much closer than that, and
That's game.
that will do it, guys. Right?
Yep.
That's it, guys. Wow. What a match. The closest possible game down to a last one-on-one match, situation.
Last
And
player
we'll get our
standing.
next round
go.
set up, right?
Just give me a minute.
Okay, well, we'll wait for the next round. What were the strengths and weaknesses of each, team? I think.
I noticed that Little Reaper is very good with his ability usage, and he plays this pretty smart. He knows when to push, when to back off. Very, very good. Fluffy, very good aim, very good ability usage. But against them was Spaghettio, very good aim, of course. And same with Lapirius. So it was really down to just, again, how the teams played. Very close match.
Yeah. Alright, guys, we're in a little bit of a break while we're waiting, but that's what we had there. And so I guess it's winner versus winner now.
Yep.
And this is our
Something like
final
that.
match, by the way, guys. This is just a short experiment.
Thirty seconds left.
How do you leave this match?
You gotta click that gear in the top right corner.
Okay, so winners versus winners. And on that last match, it does not get much closer than that. Could have easily gone the other way. Guys, you're watching the FSL Valorant match, Wingman tournament, Metal Leagues.
We are waiting on a player. He doesn't seem to be here.
So yeah, this is our experiment, just to see how it's like to run a tournament, observe, move around. Now, if it looks like we're waiting for Typhoon Fusion, if he doesn't get on, he's gonna have to forfeit, unfortunately. And I think
We do have a sub match though.
oh, you're gonna
would
sub
be
a
the losers
person
match.
for Typhoon Fusion?
Or instead, we're gonna do the losers match instead of a winners one, just to end it tonight.
Yeah, I guess then that's an automatic win for for the other team. So we could, to me, I kind of want to see. Can we mix and match?
I mean, we could do just a show match for V4.
I think we already
or
know.
something
If
like
look,
that.
if one team forfeited, we already know who the champion team is. So we should do a show match of who the best players were, or the most interesting players were. So we'll start that up, guys. So hang tight. Alright, actually we're gonna do it 3-on-3. That's even better, so everyone gets to play. Alright, we're gonna do it 3-on-3 now. So because of that, the winner of our first thing will be the first Wingman competition. The winner is Spaghettio. And TLM and Ronan. Those are our champions. Now we're gonna finish off the night with a show match. Excuse me, guys, while I munch on this Brookside thing.
We do have more AFK players because they were expecting a different matchup, so we might have to do just this 3v2.
Alright, well, let's do that.
Alright,
This is
let's
the
go.
last match for tonight, guys.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, guys, this is a show match on a new map we call Breeze. They call Breeze.
Very open map.
The teammates are Fluffy Babe Magnet, aka Spaghettio, Miguela Regret and Dark Menace on one side, and I think Little Reaper's probably joining the team with only 2, right?
He wasn't able to join this game. He wasn't present, so it will have to be this 2v3. But
Why isn't he able?
he was AFK. So
So he was booted out?
yeah.
So why don't you
he
just
wasn't
remake the
present
game?
for that time.
Is that a thing in Valorant you can't do?
You can actually remake this.
Just
but
remake
he
the game,
wasn't
so it's
present.
3-on-3. Let's do that. It's not a big deal, guys. So we'll be right back. We want you might as well do it the right way, guys. There's no need. So he's gonna remake that game. Hang tight, guys. Want a 3-on-3, not a 2-on-3 when someone was AFK, and we can you can always just remake the game, so why not?
Choose
right?
your agent.
So I'm gonna get out of this thing, and we're gonna remake for a last match a 3-on-3 and same map. So let's get out of this. Once I think we're in the middle of loading the game. We're gonna get this out of here. So we'll be right back. Hang tight, guys. Let's take a quick peek of the actual. So I'm gonna get out of this game, and so let's take a quick peek of the actual bracket just to go over it while they're getting set up. And you updated this already, right?
Correct. Although those aren't the matchups we're doing right now.
Yeah. This is just what happened earlier. So it looks like now we just have our finishing one. Welcome, ET Phone Home. The finishing one is here. This is just a 3-on-3. We're done. We already determined who the champs are. And is that Le Frogs? That's Lip Frogs. Lip Frogs. So Lip Frogs wins the championship, guys. Lip Frogs, let me just congratulate them. That team is composed of,
TLMN Roman.
and of course, with the clutch kill on the last, the really last one, it's 8-8, 1-on-1. He took the winning shot.
Spaghettio.
So they're the champs, guys. So now let's go for a show match. So hang tight while we get that set up. The last one.
Another player came back, so we have Lapyrus here. Another uneven set of players, but we're gonna try to balance it out by skill.
Okay, let's hang tight, guys, while we get that set up. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have a special guest caster to help here. Let me get ET phone home here. So hop onto the KJ channel. We'll hop you on. We'll get you on here. So hang tight, guys. I think this will be good. ET phone home is gonna help cast with us for this final show match at 3-on-3. And what is this? A best of what?
We can go a full match here.
Okay, might as well.
First
It's the
attack.
last one. So hold on. We'll get this set up. There he is. ET phone home is here. Welcome, man. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Good. So good. We'll get a bit more knowledge and casting style here, thanks to you. We're getting the game set up. I believe we just need to invite you to the game. I don't think we're friends on Valorant.
Yeah, let me send you my code
Okay.
or my user. Give me just a sec.
You can message that directly to I don't know who I am, Neutrophil here. He'll be fast. It'll be faster because I don't even know how to move around in this game and where to
Okay.
click, what the buttons are, crest the gear, add a friend. The interface is not easy to use, unlike the Blizzard ones, which is funny, right? The UX, the user experience in this, it's not as you expect. I guess it's more of a CS:GO setup.
Right, yeah. Alright, I DM'd him my
Okay.
tag in game. I
Alright.
think I DM'd it correctly.
Okay, so Neutrophil, go ahead and add him,
Sent.
and
Oh, it says doesn't exist.
we'll let you two cast
Oh,
it.
let's see.
I will focus on observing if I can. But this is good practice for us,
there
trying
we go.
out Valorant casting before the big leagues. By doing
Right, yeah.
this little casual one, right, with the FSL crew.
Yeah, it should be good. I'm getting the concepts down. I think it's going to take me a little while to get the names and abilities and whatnot, but I'm getting those as well.
That's
There's quite
what I
a
was
few
doing.
vibrant characters going on.
Yeah, and that's what I was doing, right? I just kind of talked about some positioning stuff, some plays, but as far as the technical things, the names and abilities and what they're doing, Neutrophil is more knowledgeable, so letting him do that.
So, before we get started, make sure to move to observers if you're observing.
Yeah, so click on the observer's
boy.
ET phone home on the right. There you go, so you can get in there. I don't think I can drag and
Let's
move
see.
you there.
How do I move to the observers?
There you go. Oh,
Oh,
that's Little
the wrong
Reaper.
person.
So I think in the
You just gotta click that little down arrow on the observers tab.
yeah, just click on
Observers
that.
tab on the right.
Yep. If you left click that, you should just be able to join.
I see friends and offline on the right
you
side
get
of
in,
the screen.
he's got to get into that screen, right? The play screen.
Yeah.
Click on play.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, yeah, that's very easy.
There it is. Okay,
Okay.
so now he's here with us. He's observing. Of course, I'm observing that will be streamed. So Neutrophil, even though you're an observer, you can't know what I'm looking at, right? So I guess I'll just have to hop on to whatever you guys are talking about as fast as I can. So we'll see how this works out. I'll let you guys commentate.
Okay.
And we're
Is
good
there
to
a
go.
way to lock on to another person's camera? There might be. Let me Google
You mean
that.
another observer's camera? I don't know if that's possible. You can certainly hop on to the different players by pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 players here. But that's okay. My camera movements are not super great yet. I'm still kind of figuring it out. So anyway, let's go do this. Are we ready, Neutrophil?
Yep, starting now.
All right, guys, we are live with the last game here. This will be a full game until what? 14?
First to 13.
13? Okay, there you go. We're on Breeze. Take it away, gentlemen.
Great.
All right, so we see those picks coming in. Is it at 4v4? Am I seeing that right? Yeah. Okay. So obviously, I think the standard is 5v5 in this. So obviously, it's
Correct.
hard to get enough people for all the teams with a small tournament like this. But interesting lineup. We haven't seen. These are a lot of very I want to say specialized characters. You know, like most people default to like Sova or Jet or something like that, but we're not really seeing any like basic picks so far.
Yeah, we do see the defenders have a very duelist-centered comp. Very aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. So they're looking to make their offense their best defense. All right, so Breeze is going to be our map. Obviously, the beach, I guess, map.
Yeah, very open one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially down that mid area. There's a lot of open spaces to work with. You can get a little bit tighter on the A and B pushes, but
Okay. So
All
we
right.
see these defenders, how they decide to set up these sites.
right. So yeah, with the pistol round, obviously we'll get to see probably the only round where we'll see much pistol action out of any of our players. It's one of the interesting things. I guess StarCraft sort of has a similar thing with like tech trees, but in Valorant you really see a very different phase in the first round, and then I guess obviously the what would it be, the 12th round? No, 13th round.
Yeah.
As they have to reset back to those basic pistols, and then they'll finally be able to actually get most of their abilities.
You see the attackers preparing for a B push. Dark Menace
Yeah.
is moving.
Dark Menace trying to push in, does get hit, so he's very low, has to be careful. Seems like good call-outs from the defenders right now. Everyone moving over towards B. We've got a little bit of a flank coming up as well.
Nice round.
Yeah, full surround, and Dark Menace, who's guarding the backside, is very low, so is going to get picked here, I think. Yep, does get taken out by Lapyrus. Spike is planted. It's a 3v2, 2v2 now.
One enemy remaining.
Very well done. That stun garden for a little bit, but it looks like the defenders will be able to get on top of that spike with time to spare.
Very good communication.
Good try, idiots.
Yeah, it felt like the defenders kind of knew that they were moving for B before I even realized it, so very, very on top of their comms. Very good observations out of the defending team so far.
Yeah, that... The attackers don't seem to be posturing at any site. They're just hanging out in spawn, so maybe they're discussing something.
Discussing, it looks like they might just go mid, I guess. They're going to kind of have to. Not going to have enough time to push out to the other sides. Obviously, mid, like we said, is very wide open, so you got to be a little bit careful. Looks like we do have a couple people guarding mid, at least somewhat. Little Reaper looking down mid, sees the guy on the left. Good job with the pistol still. Able to take out Dark Menace, but obviously one player falling on the defense as well, and they're pushing into A. Spike is planting.
Spike planted.
And once again, we got this full surround coming out of the defense, so we'll see if it works as well this time as it did previously. Great molly out
One
of
enemy remaining.
Little Reaper. Only one player left to guard that spike. Man, they absolutely wiped this. I mean, it was 3v3, but then they managed to get 2 more kills without losing a single person, and there we go. Could have cleaned it up.
Yeah, very nice round. Very clean.
Not the boom you hoped for.
Little Reaper.
So far, defenders looking a little dominant. But as we get into the stages where people actually be able to afford armor and weapons and things like that, we'll see if that changes.
The defenders do seem to be saving this round, despite their economic lead. I guess they want to build that more, but it's a bit risky.
Yeah, for sure. They still have a decent bit of money, but yeah, they're going to have to be careful. If they get wiped this round, could set them up to be behind moving into the later rounds, as we do see another A push coming out. Good kill out of Regret. Dark Menace taking down another as well, and the attacker is striking back pretty well. We've got Dark Menace about to meet up. Oh, actually, he's right above the defenders, so we'll not meet up with them yet. Spike is down, a good wall defend. I don't like the attacker's position all too much. They're all kind of sitting in the same
Last player
spot,
standing.
but Little Reaper pushes out a little bit too aggressively, does get taken out. Fluffy manages to take one, but the attackers do close it out.
Like I
Well
mentioned
done
earlier-
indeed.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just saying well done.
Alright, well, like I mentioned earlier, they decided to save that round, and they're kind of caught behind here. They do have enough cash to somewhat buy this round, but now they don't have as much money to work with for these other rounds.
Yeah, it's like they had enough money to buy this round, but now if they lose this round as well, they're going to be hurting a little bit in that cash for future rounds. So they've got to definitely close it out in this round successfully. And a B push coming in now.
I've got your trail.
A lot of damage.
Dark Menace providing covering fire down mid, or I guess down long. Seems like it's taking the defenders a bit longer to get over to B side this time, and they're not really doing a surround as much this time as well. They're all kind of pushing the same angles. That wall providing great coverage for the attacking team. It does finally fade away. Oh, unfortunate timing there, right as Typhoon Fusion was using an ability. Little Reaper does push that corner and take him out. Dark Menace getting ready to peek, perhaps. Oh,
One
Little Reaper
enemy
gets taken out
remaining.
trying to defuse. They gotta kill the enemy and then defuse quickly. It looks like they will have time.
Very close round there.
Very, very close indeed. Like 8 seconds left on that spike.
Spaghetti-o.
With that, though, that does mean the defenders will have some cash to work with, so managed to avoid that danger zone we were talking about. Looks like it's going to be another A push. Obviously, A has worked out a little bit better for the attackers in the previous rounds. So we'll see if defenders can kind of clean up their act on the A side of things.
Alright, let's see.
Here.
You see a killjoy ult here, so they might try to lock in after clearing it.
Regret setting up a good defense on the spike
Planted.
initially. They really rush the spike plant most of the time. Sometimes you'll see it take a little bit longer to get that down, secure the area a bit more, but they just plant it as soon as possible, and I like that. It gives the
One
defenders
enemy remaining.
the lowest amount of time to respond possible. So we
Down to a
do
1v3.
see... Yeah, Fluffy, will he manage to take it? Oh. Burb does come out, but doesn't do all too much. Looks like Regret and Miguel are just gonna kind of sit there until he's forced to try and defuse and then take him out. And there we go.
Nice
Well
team
done.
coordination.
Yeah, really great patience out of the attackers there, just waiting until he has to try and defuse and then taking him out. Oh, we've got our first op of the game in play, it looks like. I think that's an op. Yeah. 2 snipes out of the defenders this time, actually. Interesting.
And these
We'll see
players-
how Babe Magnet manages to hold down. It looks like he's going to be taking mid this time. Little Reaper was defending it in past rounds. We haven't actually seen any mid pushes out of the attackers so far.
You should run.
And we're not going to see it this time either, apparently. Oh, yeah, Regret casting the ult down.
Space on the site.
Oh, looks like does catch a couple players in the radius there. Oh man. Starts to plant, then realizes that there's someone looking right at him. Almost takes him out, but the Little Reaper does manage to dodge back, and Babe Magnet with the close range op there. 2 op kills. Holy moly.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, and the pistol.
Cutting through.
Will he manage to take it down? Obviously, he doesn't know exactly where Dark Menace is, but oh, great teleport. Oh, and almost gets it, but Dark Menace closes it out.
Done here.
That was some great opping out of Babe Magnet there. Close range ones too. That's not the easiest hits to make.
Yeah, we did see he preferred to use this weapon a lot in our 2v2s, so it does carry over into these larger matches.
Right? Yeah, for sure. Obviously, it's a very expensive weapon to get, and he won't have it this time. Is gonna go ahead and snipe again, but it'll be I think it's Sentinel this time rather than the op.
Oh, the Marshal.
Oh yeah, Fluffy. Going a little spicy on the loadout pick.
See, he's juicing.
Welcome to my world.
Spike planted.
Oh. Does miss the snipe on mid, pushing in, plant that spike down on A, and I mean, Dark Menace may be able to push around onto Babe Magnet now that he's having to put his focus onto the A site.
Right here.
It's gonna be a difficult retake here.
Yeah, for sure it is 3v4, well, 2v4. Yeah, Dark Menace does manage to get that flank. Very well done. Might just try and force them to have to stay. Ooh, and does actually get taken out, shooting through the smoke, or the fog, whatever you want to call that. Does take out the last player for the defenders. Luckily, none of them get killed by the spike there.
3 rounds in a row for the attackers. They've taken this lead here.
Yeah, on a bit of a roll. It was really prompt defenses early on out of the defending team, but it seems like they're having a little bit harder time getting set up in good positions.
Also, very low cash here, so losing this round is going to snowball again.
Yeah, absolutely. And we see just absolute stacks of cash for the attackers in this round. Dark Menace really kind of carrying it for their team so far with 11 kills. Doing quite well. And it is going to be B push this time, once again. We do have Dark Reaper, or Little Reaper, just sitting here, mixing names. Well, he does see. Oh wow! Man, absolutely wiping this round up is the defense so far. Only 1 player left there in the corner. Ooh, shotgun right in the face by Little Reaper, and the defense comes out.
Little Reaper.
Flawless.
They're outthought, outfought.
Had a tight game here.
Yeah, tied up. It does seem like whenever the defense is in danger, they do manage to clutch it up and kind of win the round so that they aren't broke the next one whenever they need it. So very well done.
You do see the defenders committing 3 people to defend A here, so they definitely are catching on to that hard A push.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if the attackers manage to adjust. They're actually pushing mid last second, so adjusting a little bit. Oh, and does take it down. Dark Menace kills Lapyrus there. Very well done. Little Reaper knows that they're coming, though, and he's ready to defend. Or maybe, at least. He's kind of sitting in the corner. Oh, man, that flank does not work out. Almost kills Typhoon. But now they're all just kind of chilling in mid. You guys do know you need to plant, right?
Remaining.
Oh, man. Absolutely killing it this round. No one's dead. Do have a couple low health players, so maybe Fluffy can kind of take it out.
Spike is heading B. Rest of the players trying to keep it mid.
Ooh, just barely getting the vision on that player. Does take out 2. Oh, but I think Dark Menace has a really good flank opportunity. Comes out a little bit late, but I think he's going to get him anyways.
Last player standing.
Ooh. Wait.
But he is picked off by that turret.
Oh, the turret. That is very unfortunate, but man, what a play out of Fluffy there. Managed to take out 3 players, almost gets the 4th.
Fluffy.
And man, it seems like right when the defenders are kind of catching on to them just going A every time they actually go mid and mess it all up. We'll see. It seems like they're
Try not to die.
yeah, they're kind of just moving back to their standard positioning where there's not really too many people on either side. And of course, that's the cue for the attackers to go hard A once again. They definitely have a sort of a set strategy. It seems like
I've
they
got
throw
your
up that
trail.
wall and then immediately plant
Spike planted.
on A, and they just kind of hold it.
Killed them.
Babe Magnet does take out Dark Menace, which is pretty big. He's gotten a lot of flank kills on the A defense in the past. Does take out the turret. I almost feel like he saw Regret there. He did, sort of. Does get taken out trying to Molotov.
There's too many defenders though.
Yeah, the defenders will be able to clean it up. Very well done indeed. And tied up once again. This is a very back and forth game we're having right now.
Idiots.
Attackers prepping for a mid push here.
Yeah, mid push once again. They're really doing a pretty decent job of switching it up. They'll go no more than like I'd say 3 rounds on any given push. So able to show a lot of diversity. We do have Little Reaper holding long mid. Sees that bird, should be able to alert his teammates that there's going to be at least a couple people pushing mid most likely. Yeah, and he does ping it. And they're all sort of converging. Fluffy coming in. Ooh, but does get taken out by Regret. Only 2 defenders left right now.
Attackers look like they're leaning towards a deep plant.
Last player standing.
Just Little Reaper remaining on. The recoil does get him. Attackers win that round as well.
Last round in the half.
Well, I mean, someone's got to grab the spike, right?
Well, very back and forth. I wouldn't be surprised to see us in a dead even heat going into the second half, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a very, very even game. You see the attackers taking advantage of all the cash they have and buying 2 weapons,
Need
leaving one on the
equipment.
ground for them to pick up later.
Yep. Very good strats. We got an LMG coming out. Not something you see all too often. And it's going to be a hard B push to finish it out. It's been a little while since they pushed B, but it looks like the defenders are actually pretty ready. I mean, 2 players already sitting B. Stuns do come out, but nobody gets killed. Fluffy manages to take down Miguela with that LMG, not working out too much. Little Reaper does fall to Regret on the left side. And on the bot coming out for Fluffy.
Player standing.
Gets a kill.
Spike down mid.
Also sees that there's going to be someone right here, and boom, man. Yeah, dead even game, 6-6.
Switching sides.
Back to that pistol round. Attackers are looking to imitate that hard A push.
Yeah, we'll see if they use that, I don't know, toxin wall, I guess it's called. Something like that. Toxic screen, my bad. They don't obviously have access to that. They don't have, whatever his name is, kid with the fire hair. They can also throw it on a flame wall. So we'll see what they use. They're trying to zone out. We do have 2 people on A initially, so obviously they're kind of worried about their own strategy being used against them. Little Reaper pushing solo, down long, mid, Dark Menace. Does get taken out by the crossfire. However, that does mean 2 players. We're kind of busy on that side. 2 kills for Babe Magnet, who does fall, so it's 2-2 right now. Tricky.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh. Dark Menace does take out Lapierus. Spike is down, though. And we have a Fluffy who will fall to Dark Menace. Very good shots out of Dark Menace with that pistol.
Yeah, I got a 4K that one.
You gun here.
So far, it looks like the defenders kind of have it on lock. but that could change very rapidly. Obviously, we thought the same thing in the first round previously, and it wound up being very even. Looks like it might be a mid push out of the offenses. They forgot to grab the spike initially.
Both teams full buying this one, or whatever they can.
Yeah, obviously, the defender's able to afford a little bit more due to their success in the first round. Got that sniper holding down B as the mid push is coming out. Might come into play, yeah. Is being pushed back by Babe Magnet, who is going to stun that corner. Very well done there. Takes out Dark Menace. And Little Reaper already planting on A all by himself. Does get taken out.
Spike down A.
So we have Babe Magnet pushing back across mid. Typhoon Fusion does take a few hits. A lot of damage on both teams right now. Trying to get to the spike is Fluffy with the Sheriff. Angle's being held, though, by Miguel. He's got to be careful. Both players taking a little bit of damage. Actually, I guess Fluffy didn't take any at all. It's surprising. Is able to plant down, and Miguel gets taken out by Babe Magnet. Very well done. 2-2 now. Of course, I would say it's kind of a disadvantage to the defenders, as one of them is using
One enemy remaining.
a sniper right now, which is not an easy thing to use, and he does get taken out. In these close quarters engagements, at least, it's a little bit harder to use. Typhoon Fusion trying to find some opportunity. Doesn't have any armor left, though, and is only 81 HP. Well, that was an interesting exchange there between Babe Magnet and Typhoon Fusion. Does take him out. Babe Magnet tossing out his ultimate there just to secure that round. Defenders, despite losing that round, were able to afford another buy, but they're running very low on cash, so they got to be careful. It looks like it's going to be another mid push.
Very interesting buys.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a mid push, or I should say a mid, and then Little Reaper doing his own thing push. Oh, does take a few hits.
That's a lineup.
Yeah, I guess he knows something about some Molotov spot. Doesn't quite manage to hit anybody. Doesn't die either, though. As the defenders have kind of just been melted this round. Tries to snipe it, but Babe Magnet manages to take him out. Oh, Babe Magnet does fall to Dark Menace, though. Dark Menace sees Fluffy and takes him out. The bunny hopping not working out there. Little Reaper has joined up. And attackers win. The Purist manages to take out Dark Menace. Very well done.
This match, the score keeps swinging back and forth. Like, neither team seems better than the other, which is kind of rare in these customs.
Yeah, it's definitely been very back and forth right now. Interesting buys coming out of everyone. We got mostly just ARs. There's the one op out of Babe Magnet. We saw great success from him in previous rounds with that. So we'll see if he manages to do it again. Nobody guarding mid, actually, so probably for the best with that op looking down there.
Bears got out of his position.
And Dark Menace does take him down. They're all pushing back over to A side. Little Reaper holding mid. And the door is opening. Oh, good snipe out of Babe Magnet onto Typhoon Fusion. It's 3v3 right now. Little Reaper still, oh, very good angle out of Little Reaper, but he might get flanked right now. Yeah, Regret and Little Reaper are standing right on the opposite side of the wall from each other. Oh, I think he's, oh yeah. Regret not checking his corners. And it's just Dark Menace left right now. Will Little Reaper be able to take him out? It's 1v1 for all the marbles. Oh,
We have enough
almost
time,
take him down.
It's gonna be close.
It's going to be very close. Nope. Within a second, yeah, 0.59.
Little Reaper.
Yeah, within about a second of defusing. So Little Reaper does manage to close it out in a way. Very well done. And I think this might be the first time we've seen a 2-round advantage in this. At least we haven't seen it very often.
Placing swarm grenade.
Defenders are full stacking B. Probably reading this push.
And Tigers pushing back into mid, might go over to A if they don't see anybody on mid. We'll see what they do. Dimensional Drift coming in out of Babe Magnet as Burb goes flying through.
I'm back.
Spike's down. Spike down mid.
Trade out. 1 player each. Seen everyone on B. They're still pushing in. Another trade out.
Good flank here by Babe Magnet.
Yeah, all very quietly creeping up. He does see Typhoon Fusion there. Oh, Typhoon Fusion does turn around. He's going to see him if he comes around that corner in the next second. Oh, he does look away, though. One more
Little Reaper did
to
get that
go.
strike point down.
Yeah, just Little Reaper casually planting the spike by himself while Babe Magnet was keeping the other two distracted on B site.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. Little Reaper, will he be able to take him down? Dark Menace is almost dead. It'll just be like 1, maybe 2 hits to take him out here.
He's gonna have to commit to this. Oh, no time. He's just gonna sack the
Yeah,
round.
he's just going to run. Keep his guns. And I think Little Reaper may actually... Oh, okay, no. He's got the safety. Very nice, Little Reaper. That's the second time where he's managed to get the round secured as the last player left alive against Dark Menace, nonetheless.
Reaper.
And now the attackers have a very strong lead here.
Yeah, 10-7. Only need 3 more? 3 more wins, I believe it is.
Yeah. First to 13.
So definitely looking pretty strong.
Placing swarm grenade.
Although they don't have a too large of a money lead, so obviously that could change pretty quickly. 1 bad round is all it takes. Oh, Miguela catching Babe Magnet with his pants down. This is this is pretty unfortunate. Everyone's pushing B while there's still 2 players over on A.
Enough.
But I think
One enemy
the 2
remaining.
over on A might be able to just
Spike
solo
down
defend it.
B. Flawless.
And yeah, flawless.
Dark Menace.
Attackers are broke. They're gonna, the defenders are gonna swing a few rounds of this.
Yeah, for sure. Unless we see some just fantastic plays out of some of the attackers. But it's been pretty even, so I'm not sure we can expect that all too much. As it looks like A push, really strong A push, which has been a while since they've done this. They usually push either mid into A or B. We do have 2 players on A, though. It looks like they're not really too worried about defending mid. This team, at least on the defending side, they pretty much always just split 2 and 2 on A and B. Oh, excellent first snipe out of Fluffy. 2. Is that headshots?
Both headshots.
Very nice. And Fluffy saying, what's that? No money? All I need is 1,000 buckaroonies, and I can absolutely kill your entire team solo. Well, Dark Menace just managed to take out Little Reaper and Babe Magnet, so who knows? Maybe the comeback is here. Dark Menace taking some hits, though, and does fall. It's just 1 player left on the defending side. They really kind of needed to win this round to keep that snowball going to get it back, but...
Fire in the hole!
Oh, ulting
Oh
secured the round.
my word. Rocketed right in the face. I kind of like that. Obviously, it was a 1v1 situation, but still throwing out the ult was pretty good there. Want to secure that round. It's very important for the attackers that they managed to get that.
Regret.
If you're sticking with that Marshall, worked really well that last round.
Oh, and it looks like it's going to be a player deficit for the defenders, which is going to be a little bit unfortunate, as they were already down a player. We'll see if they can manage it, though.
Unfortunately for them, they stacked the wrong site.
Oh, they did indeed. The B push coming in. Everyone's there except the defenders. They're swinging around, so we'll see if they can manage to take it out.
There.
2v4 already, though.
Spike planted.
Uh-oh. Well, Dark Menace manages to catch two of the attackers blindsided, really. Fluffy with that sniper. It's not going so well this time, unfortunately. Oh, but Regret has disconnected as well, so... I'm not sure. Does that even it up? No, that just means we're down yet another player on the defending team.
Oh, but the good post-plant play.
Good stuff out of Little Reaper, but it looks like they'll manage to clean it up anyways.
Dark Menace.
Did you really expect that to work?
Is this the 2-player deficit now?
Yes, it is indeed. A little unfortunate. Some players had to go, I guess.
Despite that, the defenders still managed to pull that last round.
Yeah,
There.
yeah. Obviously, they are down yet another person, but I think it was pretty much all Dark Menace getting those kills. I think he got all 4 in that previous round anyway, so maybe he just, he just has to ace 4 rounds. That's not too hard to do. And yeah, I mean, it's a 1v4 situation. Does manage to perfectly kill that one guy. And Babe Magnet. That's 2. Unfortunately, doesn't really have info on these other 2 players, which is very important.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Oh,
and the successful ace out of Dark Menace, really turning it up whenever it counts.
this looks to be another defender win, since the attackers are kind of broke.
Yeah, obviously the numbers are somewhat important. Typhoon hasn't gotten a buy yet. There we go. But, yeah, definitely being down, not having very good weapons. And, I mean, Dark Menace showing his skills in that previous round. I am a bit worried for him. We'll see what happens here. They're both putting their eggs in one basket, which I feel like is kind of what you have to do. You just kind of got to hope they push the angle you're both holding anyways. Seems to be happening this time. We got a bit of a flank coming out for Dark Menace. We'll be able to sneak in behind them successfully.
One less.
He's a bit late to the party. I think crouch walking a little bit too long. And man, Little Reaper takes him out. Very well done.
Are they aware the last 2 players are AFK?
I'm
One
not
enemy
sure. Yeah, it looks like they are. Or they realized at the very least.
Match point.
All right, and looks like they're just gonna put their eggs in the A side basket this time. Like I said, I do think that's pretty much the right choice.
The hunt begins.
Oh, we actually did lose someone on the attacking side as well. And not just Babe Magnet getting killed there. I'm sorry, he swapped sides. I see. Very cool. Okay, so they actually swapped it out, so it can be a 3v3 now. But it looks like it may not matter. The attackers, oh yeah,
enemy
definitely
remaining.
won't. The attackers do manage to take it down nonetheless. Very well played. Unfortunately, we had to have a couple people run. It was very even up
Attackers
until then,
win.
I would say. But having to take off, it happens.
All right, well, you know, that was pretty good until the drop-offs. What did you guys notice for the players? Any special mention?
I mean, obviously, Dark Menace playing his heart out there. 38 kills, 13 deaths. Very well done. And Babe Magnet was, I'd say, the carry, so to speak, for the other team as well. So both played very well. Saw some great opping out of Babe Magnet there and here and there. Very cool to see.
And we saw some interesting plays from Little Reaper, perhaps Miguela and Regret.
Yeah, Little Reaper had a couple good ones. I was curious to see. I guess he has some knowledge of Molotov spots and things like that. We saw him trying to set those up, so that was pretty cool to see. And yeah, I think everyone played pretty well. Everyone had some cool moments. And overall, very well done.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for the last match. ET Phone Home, appreciate you joining in. Thanks for the commentary. Neutrophil, nice job as well, especially with the analysis. It was fun. It was exciting. It was close. And then the very end, we had a couple of disconnects. Probably because, you know, a couple of them were past their bedtime. It's the automatic parental turn off the internet 11 o'clock.
Right.
It's the 11
Yep,
o'clock cutoff, I
absolutely.
think. So, but yeah, it was good to try this out, guys. We'll do more of these Valorants, especially more on the non-casual nature. This is good practice for us as casters and observers. So,
Right, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for having me.
all right, thank you. All right, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.